Take a look at the Diamondbacks starting 9. Brought to you by Autotrader.com. Willie Bloomquist leading things off at short. Aaron Hill at second. Justin Upton in right field. Miguel Montero is the cleanup hitter. Got a couple of knocks in last night's game. Paul Goldschmidt, a huge game for the Snakes. 2 for 4 with a grand slam and 5 runs batted in. It's Ryan Roberts batting 6th and playing third base. Chris Young is in center field. Gerardo Parra is playing left, and he'll bat 8th. And Joe Saunders batting 9th, doing the pitching as they take on the left-hander, 35-year-old from Southern California by the name of Randy Wolf.
Out of West Hills, California, 6 feet, 205 pounds. He's completed his 12th year in the big leagues. That's Randy Wolf, 13-10 on the year. Did not have any good luck against the Diamondbacks this year. 2 starts, had a 6.08 ERA, 18 hits and 10 runs allowed in 13 innings. And his defense behind him tonight, you'll rely on them heavily. You want the D-backs to put the ball in play. Braun Gomez in heart tonight as Carlos Gomez gets the start in center. Hairston, Betancourt, Weeks, and Fielder remain the quartet on the infield. And Kataris gets his first start behind the plate. He is Randy Wolf's personal catcher.
Willie Bloomquist leads things off. Had a big game for the Snakes yesterday. 3 for 4. 2 runs scored, had a stolen base as he takes ball 1 inside. Hit .266 for the Diamondbacks this year. 4 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Swinging and lining out to center field. And the Diamondbacks get their leadoff man on board to start the bottom of the first.
We'll keep an eye on his moves to first and his moves to the plate. See if there's something that tips off the base stealers. Randy Wolf will pitch up in the zone. He'll take you up the ladder with his fastball. It's high 80s, low 90s, but he's got a very slow lollipop curveball that's very effective too.
1-0 pitch. It's a strike on the inside corner. Hill picked up in a deal with the Toronto Blue Jays on August 23rd along with John McDonald in exchange for Kelly Johnson. Did a nice job in the Valley here. .315 for the Diamondbacks with a couple of home runs, 6 runs batted in. Was only hitting .225 as a member of the Blue Jays.
Bloomquist had a huge lead there, maybe a one-way lead, just trying to draw a throw from Wolf.
And you will see a lot of that tonight when you've got a man at first base. Kataris throwing out just 3 of 21 would-be base stealers. So not necessarily the best combination between Wolf and his battery mate as Hill pulls it foul, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both of these guys tonight have had problems in the first inning, but Wolf more so than Saunders. He's allowed at least 1 run in 7 of his last 12 starts in the first inning, and opponents have hit over 300 in this inning against him. That's not so unusual against guys who are mostly finesse pitchers, trying to get a good feel for the release point and trying to hit their spots.
1-2. Hill pops it up first base side. Fielder giving chase near the railing, makes the catch. There's out number 1. Matt Williams coaching at third. Justin Upton takes a pitch down and in, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Upton went 0 for 3 yesterday, did draw a walk. Hit .289 on the year with 31 home runs, 88 runs batted in, and very good at home. .333 here at Chase Field with 20 of his 31 home runs.
Randy Wolf is a tough cookie. 127 career wins in the big leagues. He's also lost 107. But he knows how to pitch. He's a tough competitor. He rarely gives in and has the stuff certainly to win tonight and clinch it for the Brewers.
Missed in. He's behind in the count at 2 balls and no strikes.
This matchup is interesting too, with Upton in that in 20 at-bats against him. Upton's hit a couple of homers off Wolf, but Wolf has gotten 3 double plays out of him too.
3-0. Opponents at 266 against Wolf this year. Righties 270. Outside, he walked him. So 2 on for the Diamondbacks with 1 out. And Milwaukee leading at 1-0. So far, the Wolf appears to be a little bit up in the strike zone. Montero steps in with Bloomquist at second, and he swings first pitch, pulls one into right field, a base hit. Being stopped at third is Bloomquist. His heart gets the baseball back in, and they are loaded up for Paul Goldschmidt.
Matt Williams sent Willie Bloomquist without any hesitation in game 1 in Milwaukee, and he was thrown out by about 10 feet. Tonight on this base hit, Matt Williams threw up the stop sign right away. And what a nice piece of hitting there by Montero, who only hit 195 against the lefties this year.
Going back to last night, this is Goldschmidt against Sean Markham, the grand slam. It broke the game open at that point, made it 7-1. 5 runs batted in for the rookie first baseman. He played in 48 games for the Snakes, never touching AAA. Hit .250 for Arizona with 8 home runs and 26 runs batted in. Had 9 doubles and a triple. Off speed pitch down low, and it's 1 ball, no strikes.
Kirk Gibson said last night that after his base hit to right field, his next at bat, he got away from his program of trying to hit the ball up the middle the other way, struck out. They had to remind him, stay with it, hit the ball the other way, and he did to right field for the slam.
Foul tip, evens the count at 1-1. The Diamondbacks this year with the bases loaded, best in baseball. .387 average with 6 grand slams.
2 in each of the last 2 games at home in the regular season, and 1 last night. 3 straight home games they've hit a slam.
1-1 pitch. Swings through that one, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch down and in by Wolf. Backdoor slider. Back foot slider. Goldschmidt swung right over the top of it.
The 1-2 pitch. Takes a called strike 3 on the inside corner, 2 outs. Roberts had a 2-for-4 game last night, picked up an RBI. Career best 19 home runs during the regular season. Big slow breaking pitch missing inside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. 5 for 11 in this series. Bloomquist standing at third, Upton at second, Montero at first. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
As we have seen from Roberts in this series already, he's pretty much a dead pull hitter. He wants something he can throw some top hand on and hook it down the line or through the hole.
Hit .278 against lefties this year. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it straight back. Had a big rip and a fastball that was up.
He has one of those grand slams we were talking about after the Dodgers had scored 5 in the top of the 10th inning. The D-backs came back with 6 in the bottom of the inning, capped off by his grand slam and his Kirk Gibson imitation.
Two-1. Roberts hits one high and deep to left field. This one's got a chance. Gone! Grand slam for Ryan Roberts. 4-1 Diamondbacks. So bases clear, 2 outs. Chris Young the batter. And he'll look at a fastball down low. Young had a 1-for-4 game yesterday. Hit .236 during the regular season with 20 home runs and 71 runs batted in. As he lays off the off speed, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0.
And already the switch in the batting order pays off for Kirk Gibson. Flip-flopping Robertson Young.
There's a strike. Big double play by Saunders to end the top of the inning, and the bottom of the inning comes through, and this one's bolted out to left center field. This one is gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Diamondbacks. 5-1 Snakes. Eighth man to bat. It's Gerardo Parra, the left fielder. Parra still looking for his first hit of this postseason. Swinging through that first fastball, and it's no balls and a strike. Gerardo 0 for 11. With 5 strikeouts. Guy who hit .292 for the Diamondbacks this year as he reaches for the off speed, and looks like he's caught in between right now.
Well, they have a 4-run lead already here in the first inning, but for the Diamondbacks, when they get a lead of just 2 or more, they're 83-8 this year, and that's the best in the big leagues. 83-8.
Lays off that sweeping breaking pitch. 1-2. The Brewers getting a run in the first inning on Saunders. The RBI double by Braun. And the Diamondbacks certainly answering back here in the bottom of the first as that pitch is up and in to even the count. Two fouled straight back. Fifth team in Major League Baseball postseason history with 2 grand slams in one series.
And they're in back-to-back nights.
Breaking pitch, missed high. That's a full count.
It's one of the first ones of those he's thrown this inning. He got the call on Goldschmidt, got the strikeout, then fell behind Roberts. And that was really his undoing.
3-2. Paul reaches for this one, bounces one over to Weeks. The inning comes to an end, but the Diamondbacks certainly answered back. They pick up 4 hits, including back-to-back home runs, a slam by Roberts, a solo shot by Young. Through one, it's 5-1 Arizona.